A 34-year-old Barack Obama visiting his adoptive grandmother, Sarah Ogwell Onyango, in Kenya in 1995. Salvador Dali on a goat carriage, 1953. Cog Railway, Mount Washington, early 20th century. The photograph dance in Brooklyn was captured by artist William Klein in the year 1955. It depicts two children dancing on the street. Stuntman Dar Robertson jumps from a 7-story building window to demonstrate a new life-saving device, an inflatable bag which was created to save lives in the event of a fire. February 25, 1974. An aluminum mask that transfers heat generated by breathing to the eye area for deeper sleep, 1924. Marilyn Monroe in the Snow, 1945. Presentation of a bicycle draisine for transporting passengers, 1930s. The Women's Volunteer Fire Brigade Training, London, England, 1926. Children in the Arizona desert decorate a cactus for Christmas due to the lack of a Christmas tree. United States, 1959. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sally Field, 1976. Mickey Mouse's first official visit to the USSR, 1980s. International Hot Air Balloon Festival, 1990, Leningrad. Henri Giraud, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Charles de Gaulle, and Winston Churchill at the Casablanca Conference, January 1943. Dancing, Charleston, 1943. Children from a school in Pont-à-Mousson wearing gas masks, Third French Republic, February 1916. A priest conducts a service from a pulpit made of snow for Swiss military skiers. Switzerland, 1940. The American steamship Ancona was the first ship to pass through the Panama Canal, 1914. Workers at the Ellis Research Laboratory test a motorcycle helmet by dropping a steel ball on it, 1957. German soldiers cut off the beard of an elderly Jewish man, Ukraine, July 1941. 1979. Tumaco earthquake and tsunami. Anti-fascist demonstration in Berlin. The slogan reads, "A Nazi victory will lead Germany to civil war, 1930." Friedrich von Wolf, an Estonian student who dressed as a woman. Facial acrobat Alfred Hyland poses during an exhibition in Glasgow, 1938. An accident at the airfield. An Il-2 attack aircraft crashed into a technical vehicle mounted on a Gaz-A truck. Advertisement for Smirnoff vodka cocktails. United States, 1965. Gene Hackman on the set of the film The French Connection, circa 1971, United States. Vera Ellen, 1954. On November 25, 1988, the heavy aircraft carrying cruiser Riga was launched. USSR. In this image from 1944, a shift of coal miners in West Virginia are leaving after a day of work. An American A-26B Invader bomber crashes after being hit by anti-aircraft fire over Valen, Germany, March 21, 1945. Paul McCartney and David Bowie, 1983. Bob Marley in Zimbabwe, 1980. Jane Mansfield with her husband Mickey Hargitay and their daughter Mariska in 1964. Courtiers moved the Tsar's throne to the Grand Kremlin Palace, May 1896. Twiggy for Vogue, April 1970. A love letter to a girl and greetings to Hussein from an American soldier. Kuwait, 1991. On the set of Back to the Future. Part 2, filming the scene with the flying skateboards, 1989, United States. A man sitting in a solitary anti-war picket stands against London police on Whitehall, near the British Parliament during the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. The Shah's concubine is about to smoke a hookah. Iran, late 19th century. Club Allegro Fortissimo, Paris, 1990. The female Presbyterian missionary Annie Henry, seated right, and fellow missionary Sister Isabel Center, back with members of the Tuho tribe in Ruatahuna, New Zealand, 1932. Women in a crowd use mirrors and powder compacts to see the Queen, London, June, 1966. Ford collides with a commuter train, Los Angeles, 1955. Adolf Hitler informs Czech President Emil Hácha of the imminent German invasion of Czechoslovakia on March 15, 1939 in Berlin. Hácha suffered a heart attack during the meeting. Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell immortalizing their hands in the cement at Grauman's Chinese Theater, 1953. (1961). The bathyscaphe Trieste dived to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, 10,919 meters, pressure 1,100 atmospheres, at the inauguration parade of John Kennedy. One of the most unusual portraits of Coco Chanel, 1959. Spain, Madrid, 1995, Prado Museum. A street in Moscow, 1923. Actress and artist, 1958. Cannes, France, Pablo Picasso and Tatiana Samoylova at the Cannes Film Festival. The film The Cranes Are Flying became the only Soviet film to win the Palme d'Or. Smithsonian Institution staff prepare a stuffed walrus for exhibition, United States, 1890s. Let Freddie listen to the Walkmen or a young Johnny Depp on the set of A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. Weapons platform on the German Zeppelin, LZ-63, 1916 to 1917. A rare photograph of Nikola Tesla's funeral, 12th January 1943. His casket is covered with flags of the United States and Yugoslavia. Explosion of the bell tower of the Church of the Nativity of Christ in Murom, 1930. Early in the morning of January 27, 1955, a Norwegian family was sitting at home peacefully eating breakfast when an F-84G crash landed in their yard. They continued breakfast with the pilot. Drew Barrymore at Studio 54, 1983. Debbie Harry, 1970s. Young Scarlett Johansson seen in 1995 at the Independent Spirit Awards. Barefoot Beauty, 1941. Photographed by Horst P. Horst. Aerial view of Manhattan, 1944. Jerry Fox, Brooklyn Borough Hall's official cat, wearing the custom glasses made for him after he went blind. He saved the building from a fire in 1904 and was put on the city payroll as assistant janitor. The Castle Bravo above-ground nuclear test of a 15-megaton hydrogen bomb. Bikini Atoll, Marshall Islands, March 1954. A Trench Digger, France, 1916. Donut Making Machine, 1950s. A group of West Indies Auxiliary Territorial Service recruits, a branch of the British Army, arrive at an army camp in November 1943. Winter in Times Square, New York, 1978. African Americans are attacked by dogs and water cannons during a protest against segregation, 1963, in Birmingham, Alabama. Debbie Harry signing autographs in 1989. Hands. Hands' photo was made by Horst P. Horst in 1941. Lady Diana Spencer, also known as the future Princess Diana. In this image, she's 9 years old, on a summer trip to Itchenor, West Sussex. Installation of a blue whale model at the American Museum of Natural History, New York, United States, 1959. The twins who inspired Tim Burton's twin characters in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, 1900. Halloween Party in Los Angeles, 1957. Bruce Lee first appeared as a baby in the 1941 film Golden Gate Girl. Students at Hampton Institute demonstrate the Earth's rotation around the Sun during a practical lesson. 1898. Apollo 15 astronauts Jim Irwin and Dave Scott trained to operate the lunar roving vehicle, 1970. Electric cars of the New York Edison Company, 1906. In the fall of 1954, GM celebrated the production of its 50 millionth car with a huge parade in Flint, Michigan. GM Design created a unique gold 55 Chevy Bel Air for the occasion. Anita Ekberg, 1950. Rally in front of the government house for the abolition of Abkhaz autonomy, Tbilisi, April 9, 1989. City Eraser, a Lancaster bomber's loadout for carpet bombing, a cylindrical 1,800-kilogram cookie bomb, and 2,832 1.8-kilogram incendiary sticks in 12 containers. World War II. Fan Palm, Singapore, 1860s. Japanese women in Western clothes, Meiji period, circa 1900s. Norma Jean, Marilyn Monroe in a publicity shoot, 1948. Esther Williams being filmed underwater during the making of Jupiter's Darling in 1955. Young Arnold at Oktoberfest, West Germany, 1967. Ice harvesting in Norway, 1910. Marilyn Manson, 1987. Officers of the 3rd Massachusetts Heavy Artillery, Washington, D.C., 1865. Russian women and children lay flowers on the bodies of American soldiers who liberated them from a German concentration camp, Hilden, Germany, April 18, 1945. 1934. Nemeth Parasol experimental aircraft, inventor Stephen P. Nemeth and pilot Dwight Morrow. Italian film actress Claudia Cardinali on the set of a commercial, 1960. Hillary Clinton at Lake Waban on the campus of Wellesley University, 1969. Robert De Niro with his father, 1946. A Soviet KV-1C tank that shelled a German tank column and its dead crew. Voronezh Front, January to February 1943. Baseball players Bob Uecker and Bob Gibson holding hands in their 1964 St. Louis Cardinals team photo. They both got fined and the team had to later retake the picture. Elon Musk with his brother and mother, 1992. Men dressed in women's clothing and wearing creepy masks. Newbury, England, 1996. Demonstrators protest against the felling of trees to make way for the Newbury Bypass Highway. Filming The Shining. It took Stanley Kubrick 127 takes to shoot this scene. Elizabeth Taylor on set, 1959. A militant from the Armed Proletarians for Communism organization fires at Italian Interior Ministry officers in Milan, autumn 1977. A model of King Kong is lifted onto the Empire State Building for the 50th anniversary of the film King Kong, April 7, 1983. United States Security Council delegate Warren Austin holds a Soviet machine gun captured by American forces in July 1950, claiming the USSR was supplying weapons to the North Koreans. September 18, 1951. Clashes between anti-hunger protesters in Ukraine and American communists in Chicago, 1933. Serbian hello to NATO aviation, 1990s. Guard in a California prison in 1961, prepping a prisoner for a lobotomy. Contestants for Miss Cigar Queen, Los Angeles, 1937. Johnny Depp on the set of A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. American soldiers of the 4th Infantry Division carry captured alcohol left behind by retreating German troops in Cherbourg, now Cherbourg-Octeville, France, July 5, 1944. Liv Tyler, 1990s. BES M6 computer operator Niola Jadzevičiūtė studies data. Lithuanian SSR, 1974. Verna Lisi on the cover of Esquire magazine, March 1965. Demonstration of the echoscophony model. 2. O2 mechanical television, circa 1936. Lightning strike on the Space Shuttle. Challenger, 1983. Baby elephant Costco brought to the GDR from North Vietnam runs with German children. East Berlin, 1958. United States, California, Santa Cruz, 1975. Kate Moss in Nepal, 1993. Kiss in gas masks, World War II, Great Britain, 1940. Rhodesian soldiers leaving Salisbury for the Boer War, 1899. Swastika neon light on top of the branch of the Russian Fascist Party in Manjuli, 1934.